Welcome to a very Halloween edition of Tears of a Clown. All month in October, we did bagels. We did. What the fuck? And now
because Holden, Halloween is no longer the true place for witches. We now are living in a post-Wicked world, and goddamn it, we got to talk about the spooky women what live in the huts in the middle of the woods and how cool they are.
All right, two important things. First of all, Bun in the Coven, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You've already earned yourself a veto balloon. Again, that is Bun in the Coven getting a veto balloon. Red Age, thank you for the sub. Lil Bish Bear, we already did an ICP episode on Wizard and the Bruiser, so go check that out literally right after this is done.
Wow.
Or just jump off the show and watch. One less
Leave
viewers are going to blow
Leave
my
the
dick
window
off.
open.
How do magnets work?
We discussed it. We talked about that. We talked about the
It's
whole
actually
history.
very complicated, and they were right to question it. That's what the conclusion we had.
T-Girl
T-Girl.
Taco. We're never going to get to introduce Tears though, because T-Girl Taco just gifted 5 subs, earning a veto balloon. That is already going off right now. And the motherfucker going off. I don't know how to sing a song. Amanda Mac Panda, thank you so much for the sub. You guys are subbing your fucking little genitals off in there right now, unless you mutilated them, right? Am I right, Amber?
That's right. I did a witchy thing on. Yeah, sub your genitals off. I did a witchy thing. You blow cinnamon inside your house on the first of the month.
Okay, what does that do?
It's supposed to bring in money, but really the pests go away because they don't like the smell of cinnamon.
Right,
So
right.
That's a little witchy tip from me to you.
Everyone knows
You save money on an exterminator, thus that money goes directly into your pocket. No, it makes sense. The witches got it right.
That's right.
Marie, thank you for the sub. All girls are witches. Thank you for the 16 months. And now it is time to introduce the clown. Ashikata. Allah. Hey, Mark the Oralist or whatever your stupid ass name is. Thank you for the sub. Tears, my BB goes. It goes to Big Cinnamon. Thank you so much, Thomas and Twerkinson as well. Thank you for the sub. Okay, now we can do it. Tears, though, you're on the show. Get in there. There you go.
Oh, that's a warlock.
No one mourns
No, it is a
the
it's a witch.
clowning.
It is a witch. It is fully a warlock is a different subset. You know what I mean?
I always thought a warlock was just like a witch, like a men's rights activist witch.
Hell yeah, blessed be.
It feels weird. Like, just be a dude witch. It's fine. Honestly, I feel like that's going to be the main issue with these rankings for me personally, is sometimes some of these witches that are on this list, witches that were claimed time and time again to be iconic witches, they're like magicians, sorceresses, lady wizards. Like, not all witches are like, I feel like the paradigm of witchiosity that I am seeking for an S-rank witch on this list. That's
there you
where
go.
I'm coming from.
Warlock is a witch that can win a presidential election. Actually, warlocks have eldritch patrons, says Scalaswag.
Oh, by D&D standards.
Yes, by D&D standards, you have to have an eldritch patron. Tirzo, let's hold space. I agree, Brittnick. Let's hold space for Tirzo right now. We're holding space. Let's hold a little space here. Warlocks are male feminists who mansplain Susan B. Anthony to you. Absolutely. Whoa! That was fucking crazy, bro. That was insane, dude. That was loco, dude. So anyways,
loco right now.
Oh my God, that new energy drink. What is it even having? Yeah, because they're putting cocaine back and stuff, right? Because of RFK or whatever.
Oh, cocaine back in the Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
We're losing seed oils. We're getting cocaine, and frankly, I'm ready for it.
Worm in your brain. There's a worm in your brain. There's a worm in my fucking brain. We're talking witches tonight. I don't give a shit about it. Are we okay? Let's talk about a little bit of how powerful they are and everything. Okay, or how we're grading them. All right. Is it by power? Is it by sex? I feel like sex is on the menu unless they're underage. Except unless it's Sonic the Hedgehog, because I feel like he gets a pass. What else?
I think
femininity.
The power is also the ability to be ugly.
Yes.
You should switch and be
ugly. How scary looking they are. How fierce they are. Get it, girls? Everybody in chat, you know I'm your ally and stuff. Get it, girls. Get it. Okay, so anyways, and if
Holden,
you want
do you want to be turned into a mouse or eaten in a big cauldron? Because you are giving off real big future. Like in the Witch movie, you're like number 3 in the victim list.
all
right
I'm
now.
saying is if you want to DM me, if you want to whisper me on Twitch, it's Holden so just to say, Holden, thank you for choosing witches this time around and kind of putting a spotlight on, you know, the I'd say like sort of women or you know what I mean? Slime Gang, thank you so much. What if I just fuck all the witches? Absolutely.
Right. I think a
Absolutely.
good qualification of a witch is someone who's just kind of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bitchability too. It's fuckability, bitchability,
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of friendly
ugliness.
witches. There's a lot of like, ooh, I like, oh no, I'm a witch, but I still have to make pot roast for my boyfriend. Like
Yeah.
that's like a big contingent.
That's a
You're
D-tier
right.
witch.
Is
Yeah.
witch brat? Is witch brat?
No,
Yeah?
witch is hag. Witch is hag.
Which is serving hag, which hopefully will be
yeah,
Charlie's
she's
next
giving
album.
hag summer.
So anyways, all right. Thank you everybody for joining. Amber, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna have a really fun night tonight.
I love it.
You know, and if you need to be vulnerable with us, you go for it. You know what I mean? If you're going through anything, you need to just kind of completely divert from what the show's about and just get weird and emotional and completely derail the whole
Oh
thing.
my god, wait,
totally.
do I? Can I
Yeah.
do that? Because like I'm going through it. Oh my god, can we?
No, the only
please
thing
talk
you can
about
do is catchphrases from mostly 90s sitcoms, like "Did I do that?" Like you can do that kind of stuff.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
told Holden, I'm
Not the mama.
Not the mama. I'm growing out all my hair, which is very witchy of me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't shaved in months.
Yes,
Not a
she's been
damn
growing
thing.
it out. She showed me her legs.
They look that long.
It was a bushel down there. I was terrified.
My underarms, you could take a boat ride to an uncontacted tribe. Tell
Absolutely.
Well,
and she had pubes
you know,
sprouting
Amber-
up over her top. It was crazy. She had to tuck them down. It was insane.
Amber, you do what you need to be comfortable, but you know if you are feeling like you need a change, cut it out.
Whoa.
Sitcom
Hell yeah.
catchphrase. I did
Hell
it. I brought
yeah.
it back.
All right. You know what I mean? And let's bring all the people together tonight. You know, everybody coming together, and we're gonna have so much fun. You fucks. Okay, what's the first dirty, stinky witch on the chopping block? What's the first nasty little witchy witch? Come on, get it up. Sanderson Sisters, Hocus Pocus. Ooh, I forget the song that plays, but it's a good one. What's the song that
I
plays?
put a spell on you.
Spell on you. Beers for a Clown, thank you so much for the gifted
Oh.
sub.
See, I like
Love
that
the
they
name.
kill a child. That is points in my book. But I don't like how a lot of it centers around like men and the one boy who's a virgin and isn't funny. He's a virgin. So I would say B or A tier maybe for them, like a B or A.
Yeah, well, again, okay, so they're not very, you know, technically they're not great witches, right?
Oh.
Very bumbling. Very
bumbling,
easily outsmarted
foolish
by
pe-
New England children.
A couple people are deriding the filmic experience, but I will say this, you know, yes, I do think the film gets more props because of the nostalgia factor. It's also one of the few movies that are watchable every year for Halloween for families because they fit into that. It's a Halloween movie, but it's not actually scary, and all that good stuff. And there are some creepy things in it. There's the zombies, stuff like that, but we're not here to rank the filmic experience. We're here to just look at these witches as witches. And I will say, the woman everyone compares to a horse, which I don't agree with, is sexy in this movie. So there is sex appeal.
You're bringing up a point, which is individually, each of the Sanderson sisters aren't great witches. Like Sarah Jessica Parker is like all flighty and kind of ditzy. Kathy Najimy is just doing this
Yeah.
face,
Yeah.
like her. I literally can't do the lip thing. But
Right,
the entire
right.
movie is just her making, tears. So the Najimy face.
Yeah. She's doing the Najimy.
Yeah.
And
Delightful
Bette Midler
place.
is.
Sorry?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, they're a power trio. Yeah, so they're a trio,
Yes.
not individual.
Yeah.
But together, all three of them each represent an aspect of witchiness that makes them greater than the sum of their parts. That is why I'm arguing A for the Sanderson sisters.
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker really cranks my horn, if you know what I mean, in this movie only. I mean, she really puts it out there in a way, and I'm glad, because I think a lot of dads don't expect to get aroused watching a children's movie, and maybe they're kind of lost a little something, a little spark in their life. They've lost a little bit of that yearn for the missus, you know what I mean? But they're hanging out with the whole family, and all of a sudden they're like, "What's going on down there?" Pepper Peters, or whatever you want to call him, he's getting a little. He's getting a little riled up, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll have to give the go to the old bag of beans after this.
Stop. The bag of beans.
I don't know. I'd say B tier because
I'm thinking more B.
It's like a dad gets horny for Sarah Jessica Parker, but a witch should make you scared and horny.
Yes.
You're like, I don't
okay.
know. Oh my god. She's so scary
The
and
threat
powerful.
level isn't there. The threat level
It's
isn't
not
there. That's what you're saying.
And
okay,
we're not
I'll
drag
agree.
queens. We're not drag queens, so they don't have as much of a pull for us, I think, unfortunately. So I'm going to go, I would actually maybe go with mid as fuck on this. I'm thinking more C tier. I'm going to bring us down one more level. I'm going to go C tier here. What do you, argue against C tier. You get 15 seconds. Go.
As a collective, they represent the core tenets of witchery. You have Sarah Jessica Parker as the alluring feminine. You have Bette Midler as the cackling kind of mastermind magic hag. And you have Catherine Najimy as the bestial kind of just monster woman.
None of those last couple of arguments are indicated on record because you were done, dude. You went for about 5.
The people heard me, though. The people heard me.
Amber, why should these 3, let's just call them dog women, why do you think they should be at B?
B, because they're a good starter witch, but they're not the great witch. They're just kind of like, we're here, and like the dad's getting kind of a boner and the kids like it. I don't think it's
3 more seconds.
I don't think they're all that powerful. Done. Thank you, Holden. Trying to fix my bangs.
Yeah. That's your problem. I think you've got like weird powers in your bangs. You know what I mean? Thank you. I want Doug Jones rated S for everything. Okay. She is S as fuck. Does everyone have an S tier witch in mind? I don't even know, but I will say this. We're going B?
I think B's a good
move. All right, let's throw it on B. I don't know if I agree with that. All right, veto balloon. Pop him to C.
Wow.
Down.
This might be the earliest veto balloon.
Down the road, down the witch's road, down the road, down the witch's road.
All right.
But you didn't know I put a spell on you, but you like that Marvel slop. Okay, I see you, Holden.
They found a way to make the corny moment. Thank you. They found a way to make the corny moment in the second episode actually come back around and work by the end. I thought I was very impressed by that.
So C tier, I would agree.
Yeah, C tier, good. Okay.
We got some good folks on the list.
Okay. Special secret balloon, pop it back to B. I'm just kidding. All right, what do we have next? He's lost his mind. Has the world gone mad? The man is broken in half. It's the hell in the cell of all. Yeah, what do we have next? Professor McGonagall. Love the name. Such a dumb name.
I like the hat. It's serving cunt, but I don't think she's as powerful. I don't think she's as powerful as she should be, and I don't think she's as big of a bitch as she should be.
She died this year, damn you.
B.
What do you give the real actor's corpse?
Oh, the real actress corpse, a piss on her mouth.
Whoa, man, everyone loves Maggie Smith.
Just kidding.
You just made such an enemy out of so many people. Hey, hate on someone else on the stream for once, Chad. I'm all used up these days. I say
I am shocked that
Chat.
I'm shocked that Chat is going so hard for Professor McGonagall because, like, I'm gonna say this: the whole like wizard witch thing in Harry Potter feels very arbitrary to me. I've always disliked that. Just like, no, you have the exact same powers, you have the exact same rules, you go to the exact same school, but you are a witch and the dudes are wizards. No, you're just lady wizards. You are all magicians. Yeah, I'm saying they don't. If it doesn't follow a distinct magic system, if it doesn't have its own distinct rules, then it's diluting the power of the witch.
I will say,
but I think I might be standing on my own here.
Sunbrock Rowan says, I'd let her Magana my balls. Also fantastic. Ella says, she raised the defense on the castle in the last movie. She took down Umbridge in the most backhanded way law. So she did some things to intervene. But, you know, you're just going to raise a shield and sit back. I mean, she should have gotten in there and, challenged them to a dance-off or something like that to save the school or something like that. You know, that would have been a lot cooler. What do we give her?
B or A, B. I think a B.
What about C? When does C feel good? You know, I like C.
I was going to root
days.
for C, but I feel like
C.
Watch me try to rank every witch C as this giant case that I'm making that witches in general are mid as fuck.
No, there's some powerful ladies witches on here. Yeah, C's good.
C's good. Give her a C.
Wow. Okay. Chat, if you are angry, you got to sub and you got to use that veto balloon emote. That is how
Put a
we
poll
know
in
it's
chat.
time
Put a
for-
poll in chat. You want to put a poll
I
in
don't
chat?
see the balloons yet. I don't see the balloons. There's a system.
Yeah, there's a system. If you want to throw up veto balloons, if you don't agree with that and you want to change it and you're like, oh, you know, it's Holden's fault that I don't have a fucking job these days. It's not my fault, man. You got to get out there in the streets. You got to take a life, man. There's a balloon. Yeah, there it is. Herney always wins, Holden. Absolutely. Thank you for the veto balloons. At least in Discworld, the wizards are all about the legacy patriarchy and the witches are working class badasses, and that makes sense. Hell yeah.
All right, let's put up a poll. Should Amber shave?
Should Amber shave? Can we get a poll up? Should Amber shave?
Happening. It's happening.
Thank you so much, Jake. And as Jake works on that, I'm going to work on my joint. What's the next? What is the next one, dude? Baba Yaga! Gah!
You know, I'm going S tier. S tier.
Yeah,
She's been
absolutely.
around forever. She's terrifying. Because not all witches are hot babes. I love a hot babe, let's be honest. But I love a bitch in the woods.
Oh my God, a woods bitch.
Yeah.
Nothing fucking grabs my, just an animal.
Your cock.
Marmot. Yeah. Or what are the little guys that pop up? What are the little ones? The little. You see?
Ewoks?
No, huh?
Groundhog?
No. The little, like, not marmot, but it's like a woods bitch. Hell yeah, Mobius. Thank you so much. Meerkat. Like, thank you,
She's a
chat.
meerkat.
Christ, I'm in a room full of fucking drug addicts, dude. This is ridiculous.
You know that this witch is now making her way in like a software program that like hacks into your computer, and Baba Yaga like comes on your screen and like ha 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 ha, and like you've been hacked.
Amazing.
I think
Amazing.
it's S tier.
Hell yeah. I think it's S tier. Everyone is saying S
She
tier
got
in
the
the chat.
legend. She's got the house with the chicken legs. She is older than time. She definitely kills kids. She is the thing. She's so scary that in the first John Wick movie, the Russian gangsters are like, what's scarier than Keanu Reeves with a gun?
Right.
The Baba Yaga.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's S tier all the way.
Yeah,
Child
child
murder is
murder.
Brat.
Child murder is Brat Belway. I agree. Thank you so much for that. Legs for days, absolutely. Can we clip what Amber just said so I can like use it during Spud streams?
Watch out.
Amber, I got the results from the poll, and 37 voters said that you should keep it fuzzy.
Yeah, but then that's less than 50, so I should shave.
No. That was the number of voters. What was the percentage on that, Jake?
86% of
86%
respondents said you
of
should not
voters.
shave.
Yeah, I saw you right-eyed Baba her Yaga the first time, Alcondor Pasa, please. This ain't Florida, says the Mad Harper. Anyways, let's give her an S. I think she deserves it. I think she's earned it. She's an old-ass fucking bitch.
Shaving is not Brat. Thank you.
Thank you. Shaving's not Brat. Super not Brat. Well, actually, shaving your eyebrows is Brat. I've realized.
What if I'm like
sure.
hairy down below and just shave my eyebrows?
Seriously, shaving eyebrows right now is extremely Brat. Julia Fox did it.
Yeah.
What's her name from Suspiria and X and all that? She's always got the like no brows. It's very good. It's very Brat. All right, God, Holden, pull yourself together. I'm completely hinged, bro. I've had a strong day. I made a stew early. I'm like a witch over here. I made a stew earlier.
Ooh, what's in your stew? Meat?
Onions and beef and carrots and
Your daughter? Did you?
my daughter, Worcestershire, my daughter's fingers and all sorts of yummy things. So there you go. Down the road. What do we have next? Magica Dispel. I love this one. Now, I know she's of age, right? She's even maybe technically old in Hollywood.
Right.
So we can talk about her sexually. I would fuck that dog.
She's all about the money, right? Fuck that dog. She's all about the
Yes,
money. She just wants him for his money.
Right.
She's
say
using
A
the
tier.
powers of darkness to steal an old man's money, and
Good for
frankly, we
her.
respect it. Yeah.
But that's great. Yeah. You can get by on your old man's money. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just really, really want to see what her, what her holes look like or whatever. Tank Girl, thank you so much for the sub.
Do you think she has a duck screw vagina?
No, I don't think. Oh, like it's a
Yes,
fitter.
canonically,
Yeah.
all the DuckTales characters have anatomically correct duck genitals.
Absolutely.
Twitch partner Max Pacheco correcting us. She only wants the lucky dime, the primordial source of Scrooge McDuck's capitalist power. So she's on a higher level of scheme than we originally thought.
I feel like she could seduce Peter Thiel, even though he's gay. I think she can do it. She could seduce Elon Musk for sure.
Hey, awesome one, JG.
Oh,
Thank you so much
easy.
for the sub, dude. You're real as fuck for that shit. Okay.
That duck is basically Grimes with a bill. That's basically
Totally.
yeah.
Yeah, totally. Grimes with the bill, which, mysterious, fun. She kind of fits all the things. She's pure evil, seductive, but she can become ugly, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's a duck, Technically, she is ugly, and by modern Hollywood standards, they'd be like, too much filler, bitch. Or whatever it is. But anyways.
But we all say S for the witch duck.
Do we say S?
I think A.
I think A, dude. I'm not
Okay,
about to put her up with the
okay.
yogs, dude. Ain't nobody
you're
gonna
right.
fuck with the yog, bro. You best get up. You best get up early if you want to fucking
Fuck with the dog.
Yeah, fuck with the yog. All right. Yeah, put it at A. Now.
I got some in my throat here.
Yeah, what's going on? You okay? Jesus Christ, we're on live television right now.
Sorry.
That's what this is, right? Live television.
We are live.
Yes.
This is how talented this whole cast and crew are. We are live on Twitch.
Absolutely. Oh my God, Tearzo. No, good Lord. Yeah, look, and this is
Ah!
kind of cool. Who has the sub balloons? Right now, 2 people do. How many more sub balloons do we have? 1 more sub balloon. Bun in the Coven has a sub balloon. And Tricky Tony Nina, something like that, has the sub balloon. Who has the sub balloon? T-Girl Taco has the sub balloon as well. So 1 more for 5 gifted subs at least. How was Holden already sweaty? I'm not, though. I'm completely dry. I don't even understand. I took a shower before I came here, so maybe you're
Oh, it's
confusing.
dry. I think it's
I'm
the
dry.
lights. We got lots of good, professional, high-quality lighting.
Yeah, lights add 1 layer of sweat, All right, so anyways, up next, Czar with the 5 gifted, and Czar gets a sub balloon, a veto balloon
Thank
rather,
you, Czar.
as well. Thank you so much. All veto
Thank you
balloons
for
called for now.
supporting the LPN TV project, and may it reign 1,000 years.
That's right.
All right, what do we have next? And what do we have? And what do we have next?
Ooh,
Oh, I love her. God,
I love her. I kind of want to put her S.
She's so great. So because she's both ugly and hot as shit at the same
Yeah.
time somehow. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, and at the end, she's like, hey, I'm flying.
Yeah.
I'm flying.
Scary as hell. She's so cool. I mean, if you want to say anything with the movie's great.
She's an
I think it
actual
holds
witch
up.
in real life.
An actual
too.
witch in real
She
life.
she owned a witch supply business before and after the film was
What's her name again?
made.
Veruca Salt?
Banshee Jones,
Veruca
right?
Balk.
Veruca Balk. Veruca Balk. I thought it was Banshee Jones. Fucking hotter than all these other broads, says Six World. Good Lord. Someone got offended
Do you
one time when I
remember-
said, what's up?
Oh no, I really want to hear when someone got offended at a thing
I'm
you said.
sorry, we got offended when I said the word broad at one point in my chat. It
Oh.
was very bizarre.
Describing like a 1950s
Just a woman. Yeah. They were like, I'm offended by
Some
that word.
dame.
Were you smoking inside?
I was on the set. Yeah, I was talking to Dick Tracy at the time, but it was a very strange situation. I was like, I think I'm still gonna say broad because I can't. Yeah, at least I didn't say some gash. You know what I mean? Good God,
God,
Scalawag.
I can't even remember the last time I heard one of those. That's impressive.
I've had such a crush on her since I was a tiny witch, the Nightingale plays says, and I love that. I think, yeah, exactly.
Yes, dear.
And it really holds up.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I want her
Jake's
to be
about
an
to make me
S.
so fucking
I
mad.
want
dude.
her
You're
to
about make
be
me
an
so
S.
mad, dude.
But if in the movie, she loses control. She lets the darkness take over. She just like can't handle her shit. And I feel like true witchiness is being able to wield the darkness fully, to be able to like stare at the void and the ancient powers at your fingertips and not just like go absolutely bullshit bananas over it. I think it makes her more of an A. I think that makes her an A.
But we don't know what happens to her like 5 years after the insane asylum. Maybe she goes full high power, you know?
No, she definitely goes back to the beach and just like says weird shit to dead sharks like earlier in the movie.
So mad that he made
Amber knows. Amber remembers when she just goes crazy rubbing a dead shark.
So mad that he made a good point.
That is a good point. Because she gets captured in the end.
Oh, so what is she, a D?
No.
F.
No.
F. Put her in
no.
F. Put her
I'm
in
just
F.
saying she's not the apex. She's not the ideal.
How about
she
D?
Is. I'm saying A.
I say D now. What do you say?
Oh, fuck. You guys make good points.
F.
I feel like A is almost like it's either S or F with her, you know?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe
I'd
F.
F her S, if you know what I mean.
F her S. It's kind of like when a comedian is like boring.
Her
That's like the worst
suckhole.
thing you can say. Suckhole.
Yeah. F her suckhole.
F her suckhole.
Yeah.
And maybe F.
No. F is wrong. F is empirically wrong.
Maybe F.
Maybe S.
I'll let you guys. Okay, fine. I'll let you guys have S. She's crazy. She's iconic. She loves what's the name of the demon in the movie? Mammon, Dagon. I forget which one.
Mamingan, man. You know that.
I'll burn this whole show down.
No, we can't.
F. Let's go F tier.
Manon. She loves Manon too much. She
Are you
feels
ready?
it in her body.
1, 2, 3. Hey! Get it today, man.
Oh, thank God.
I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm the fucking Joker tonight. Oh, you're wondering how I got these scars? I just have 2 slits on my ass. Right under my ass. I'm like a guy tried to gootsy me and it ripped me apart.
Three buttholes. What if you had
My
three buttholes?
father was a drinker and a fiend. And he said, oh, what? Where'd we go? Okay, anyway.
I kind of like where you were headed, actually, Jake. We keep going down that.
What was your father like,
No,
Jake? Was he an alcoholic?
Yeah.
What? No, he was an incredibly genial Jewish lawyer.
There you go.
He loved comic books and the Yankees.
There you go.
And is still alive. I don't know
He
why I'm
didn't
using
beat
the
you?
past tense.
Your father didn't know
with-
he never threw you down the
With kindness.
stairs? Oh, okay.
No.
That's weird.
I never got beat.
Did you ever get beaten, Holden?
No, never beatings. Never beatings.
Was your
only
father an
only
alcoholic?
lashings of the mind. Yes, he was. I've spoken of this. Okay, fine. Your turn. Did your dad ever beat you?
No.
Okay. Was he an alcoholic?
No.
Hey, all right. Now we're done. We did it. All right. What's the next witch? All right, Glinda the Good Witch. I think her whole deal is she's unlikable. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about it. That's why everyone's like, oh, aren't you so fucked now? Because Ariana was good in the movie. She was good in the movie. Ariana, who you hate because she stole a man from a baby. And among many other things, also stole the name of my fans and said, oh, Holdenators, that sounds cool. I'll just call them Arianators, which is lazy, Ariana, and I'm gunning for you.
Are you nators? That sounds like a slur.
Arianators? Yeah, it is a fucking, Aryan Nators? Yeah, it sounds
Nation?
Oh, wow.
weird.
I never made that connection.
Yeah, she's
but
evil,
wow,
bro. She stole a man from a baby, man. Then it was a whole crazy thing. The wife was like, she's not a girl's girl, which I completely believe.
Yeah.
She's fucking evil. She's an awful person. But we're not talking about Ariana Grande. If we were ranking her, she'd be bottom of the alphabet. I don't even know what we'd have to create a whole new tier list.
Right. She got so excited when her sister got fucked up by that house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're talking about Glinda now. Yeah, exactly. She's fucking pish posh, dude. She's a complete, absolute B word. I don't even care if she gets redeemed in the second part of the movie. I have not seen the rest of Wicked, but she seems like she's a fucking Schmeagol of the Wicked universe. You know what I mean? Jake, what are your shitty thoughts? And they better be in agreement with mine.
I mean, I mean, the very idea that what even is the Good Witch? What is this princess pink bubble
There's no such
thing?
thing as a
Like,
good witch.
She's never stepped foot in a bog. She's
Yeah.
never once cackled over a cauldron.
Right.
She's stealing witch valor. That's what I think. This
Not
is
murdered
stolen
one
witch
child.
valor.
No.
No.
Right. Yeah. And she's like, I feel like maybe she's. I want to say she secretly watches bondage porn, but I don't even think I can go to bat for her in that. I just want to think she's just not, she's not, she's that goody two-shoes. She's that popular girl at school, popular. She's like that girl that you were so in love with, Holden. You were so in love with her. And she just fucked you over so hard. She wouldn't be with
You're
you.
You're grown up now. You have a family, everything's
And you're just
okay.
trying so hard to convince her that you're on a date with you.
What's that store that's that witch store that everything's like $50 at? Intuition.
Yeah.
It looks like she like works there.
Yeah, more like into bitching.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Dude, say some mean shit about Ariana or Glinda, whatever, Amber.
Glinda, she just seems like a little pompous, little prissy. Probably doesn't know her way around a newt. Doesn't know her way around a frog's eye. I do think she's trying to sell me on $50 incense. I think she's one of those tarot card readers on TikTok that always says your ex is coming back if you pay them enough money. I give her a D or F tier.
Yeah, I think I give her an F, dude. A big fat F. Because she stole a man from a baby. There is a baby crying in the night right now. Who's Dada? Where's Dada?
Where's Dada?
Where is Dada?
I'm sick of these fake witches just running around in bubbles, marrying SpongeBobs.
Yeah.
Get rid of them.
Get her out of here. It's an F for father from child. F. Jesus God, what are we even doing here? And I know I'm supposed to separate Ariana from Glinda, but I can't.
The art from the
because she was
artist?
so good in the role. So if Ariana gets an F, Glinda gets an F.
Do you still listen to Michael Jackson?
Not really, but if like Billie Jean came on, I would start doing my little fast step or whatever that I do. I don't have like an issue with it. You know what I mean? What did he even do again? No, I'm just kidding. All right, what do we got next?
He didn't stop when he got enough. That is what Michael Jackson did.
All right, Practical Magic. Now, I meant to watch this. I've never seen this, which is so dumb. I really wish I had seen this movie because I really, really think I would love it. Jake was kind of explaining a bit of it to me earlier. Jake, the floor is yours.
This is very, first of all, if we are throwing attractiveness and sexiness into it, we got Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock at the height of their 90s power. Dear God, the lime in the coconut margarita night scene. Oh my God. The house. I was talking to my beloved partner, sweet Marie, Oop Marie on Twitch, and that the Practical Magic house is the thing of dreams. People are like actively building this thing in The Sims. They're building it in Minecraft. They want this house to be real. Everybody in chat is saying midnight
is it one
margaritas.
of those, real quick, Jake, is it one of those things where it's like an impossible house type of deal?
Yeah. They only built the facade and the interiors are all sound stages. That house does not exist. But
that house is like, it can't actually.
And all good witches have a good witch house, a good lair from which they can do their craft.
I would say good points. They are sexy.
Yes.
They do own a shop in town. They do come from a long line of witches. They do know how to do a couple spells. They killed a man. But they don't have their ugly time. I do like an ugly time.
We don't have ugly time.
So I would go like an A.
There's no part where they're like, can I show you something scary? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like they're just hot, which I love. But I think to be a true S tier, you got to go from you can have to show the hotness and also show the wickedness.
Killed an abuser. Everyone's very excited about that. Matt Harper says witches need a lair to have lair actions, which is very true. Too hot for their own good. Damn, yeah, man. Boy, would I like to be scared around them and sad around them and not be able to say what I want to do in my head around them. You know what I mean? Really be like, oh, now, can you guys try to eat this banana as fast as you can, like, or something? I don't know what I would do.
Amber, how strongly do you feel about the hag monster reveal? Like, how strong do you need a witch to have an ugliness to them?
I think in order to be true S tier, you have to be able to be like, you want to see something really scary, and then just like, and then like put it back and be hot again. Right?
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
love
have
that.
that underneath, like that mysticism.
Yeah, I love
Gotta
that.
be around for 1,000,000 years, 1,000 years, know your way around a bog or two.
Like in Lord of the Rings, what's her name? You know, played by the actress, what's her name? Galadriel, when she's like, I would be a queen.
Yes.
You know, and she like transforms in this insanely intimidating way. And otherwise, Galadriel's like very, you know, very ethereal. And yeah, exactly.
She would be an S tier. But these are just like hot babes, and they end up on a roof and they're all dancing. So I would say A, maybe even B.
I think I'm cool with A because they are strong. It's like literally the only mark against them, you know, is that, and it's like, we can't be too upset with them. I mean, they're a victim of their own beauty. And
But it is also like a hallmark witch.
sometimes my talent is my curse, Amber.
You are too beautiful for your own good.
Well, I'm not talking about my looks. That's not what's good about me.
No, every time you
Sometimes-
walk down the street, women are just like, Holden, who's this
I've
man?
had a couple, you know, man. I saw an old picture of me back in the day. You ever have one of those moments where you see an old picture of you and I was like, I was hot. What the fuck was I thinking? I could have had so much dirty fucking pee bag.
Yeah.
And instead I went around being like, oh, I'm scared to ask her out. Dude, I could have been eating so much and fucking so much muff that I would have had a brain aneurysm.
Right. Oh,
Holden,
they're baby witches. So if 5 is alive, they're baby witches, I would go B. Sorry, I'd go B tier. Only because they're young. I love them, but give them like 1,000 more years, we can move up a notch. That's my opinion.
I found out, like, senior year of college, that 2 of the hottest girls in my theater class had a crush on me freshman year.
What?
Holden, I don't know how to tell you this. There has not been a single image and idea of a powerful woman on this list so far that hasn't made you regress into your own insecurities and like thwarted romantic
That's why
paths.
I hate witches, bro. Because they hold a mirror up to myself, just like assholes hold a mirror up to society. What are they, journalists or whatever? But yeah.
Journalists.
I don't want to fucking deal with this right now. I got reminder after reminder of how good I could have had it back in the day.
You have it good now, Holden. Your wife is beautiful.
She's gorgeous. You know what I mean? She's absolutely beautiful. But
You'll have her tonight.
I will feast upon her this evening.
Good.
I'll feast upon my old fucking beanbag, but that's the thing, you know what I mean? Holden hates women. He was about to say women, but he says witches instead. He hates women. Absolutely not. Love a woman. Love their
If Holden hated
mean
women,
ways.
I wouldn't be friends with her.
Exactly. She's a woman as fuck over there, dude.
Yeah, I'm not friends with guys who hate women.
Yeah. I love women. They're mean and they're weird. All right.
Refer to your wife as your old beanbag?
Just don't me, James. You're there to push the buttons on the. Speaking of which, Scatman break. Let's fucking get it on, dog. Again. Do it again.
You need another hit?
I'm the scat man.
All right. I will move on. All right. I'll stop talking about my own juvenile exploits.
Or
next
lack
up-
thereof.
Or lack thereof. Who do we have next? Or are we still on one?
Okay.
Oh, practical magic. I'm going B because they're not as good as Veruca Balk or the.
Yeah, you're right. They're not as.
going
All
B.
right.
They're awesome, but yeah, they're not scary. They don't have that scary factor. I know that their souls are creepy-ish, but it's not the same. All right, what do we have next?
Oh,
Ooh, now talk about, I mean, how creepy and hot at the same time. And it's great. Maleficent's great.
Queer icon. I'm going S tier because her backstory is that she was a fairy.
Aurora Floyd, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you.
She was a fairy who thought she was the last of her kind, and she falls in love with this man, and then he cuts her wings off, and she gets pissed off and angry, and she gets hardened inside. And then this king is like, I'm inviting all the powerful people, I'm inviting all the people in town to come and see my baby's little shower. And then she's not invited. So this was like her extra, like, fuck you. And what powerful witch hasn't been destroyed a little bit and rises above it and just goes after the baby. I'm going S tier.
I think that's really cool. I like the little factoid I learned, I think probably on Reddit or whatever, which is, whatever anyways. But a little factoid I learned was that the child in the Maleficent with what's her name? Hot, scary sex
Angelina
woman?
Jolie.
Bound or whatever.
Scary
Yeah,
sex.
Angelina
Daughter,
Jolie. Yeah, it was
Not
her
in
daughter.
Bound. This is the
Not in
second time
Bound.
you made that
But I
mistake.
keep thinking she's in Bound. She's not in Bound. She's in the other lesbian. What was Geely? Or whatever it was.
Gia.
Gia.
That's what your daughter's first words.
Angelina Jolie, her daughter was the kid in that scene. Is they couldn't get any other. They didn't want to get a different kid actor because how scary she is.
Right, that's how scary
They
she is.
got the kid her own kid to do it because her own kid wouldn't be like mentally broken by like acting with her in that.
Like, Mama, I'm thinking S tier. She's got the scary.
Yeah, every
she can be
woman was
hot.
in Bound.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
She's been burned by a man. Man, S
Sure.
tier for me.
S tier for me. Jake, S tier
Does
for
it
you.
matter that she's a fairy? Does it matter that she reads more as sorceress? Does it matter that she is like a little outside of a classic witch? Do you think she represents the witch ideal very strongly?
I think
Amber?
that's witch ideal. I think so. I mean,
Okay.
she embodies the witch. She pours all the potions in the pot. She makes the spells. She
I mean,
captures
yeah.
the baby.
If you were to ask me randomly, is she a witch or what? Yeah, I'd just be like, yeah, she's a witch.
She's a witch. Ask anybody on the
Okay.
street.
That was my
Sorcerer's-
one. That was my one thing, and you guys have quashed it. That's fine. I'm fine with S.
I mean, you look at her and she screams witch. Yeah, I feel like too, you can like start as a fairy and then become a witch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who's saying you can't?
And a dragon. Yeah, for sure. I think she's an S tier witch. Put her at S, and that's our second S of the night. It's incredible. I don't even have anything against her anymore. I just or for her or anything. She's just everything.
I love her.
We can't talk about Faye though. Yeah, I don't want. We can't talk about that because you guys are weird about that.
But we can't forget about Dre.
We can't. Yeah, you know what that? Yeah, you know that coaching is fire. Yeah, Chad is pleased with that one. All right, what do we have next? I need to get hyped back up. Sabrina, the teenage witch. You're not allowed to talk about sex with this one.
Oh, right, yeah.
But her mommies were. I had definitely had a bit of a grim fandango when it came to the
Ooh.
parents.
Leah Pearlman.
I will
Yeah.
say.
Absolutely.
God, absolutely the aunts. But by the
aunts.
end of the sitcom, she had graduated like high school and gotten into college and had even in a pilot episode gotten a job at a small town newspaper. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of Clarissa. The point is, she was no longer the teenage witch by the end of the series. She was just Sabrina because she had in fact entered her 20s. I don't know if that affects your specific psychosexual
No, I
mindset,
don't need her to be a
but I'm
teenage
letting-
witch. I think only a pedophile needs her to be a teenage witch. Our chat just disappeared, by the way.
They come back on.
They're still here.
right.
They're still here.
Yeah.
I would go like D maybe, only because she's great, but she's young, she's got potential, but there's other gals on the list. It's kind of like a Broadway lineup, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot, like imagine like a hallway full of the best dancers and actors you've ever seen, and there's one that's pretty good, but they're young, and it's like, I'm gonna keep you on the short list for maybe 5 to 1,000 years from now, then we can move you up. You know
She's
what I mean?
not scary. Yeah, she's not
scary.
She's not scary at all. I think that keeps her from even being past a C.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. I mean, I think she's cute. I think she's fun. She's charming on the show. But in terms of like the kind of way we're ranking witches, it'd be ridiculous just because like I have fond memories of her, the actress, and the show in my childhood. Doesn't mean that I would necessarily go to bat for her like on any kind of like real level. You know what I mean?
I think a D tier.
I'm thinking I'm gonna.
Any of us watch the Netflix version?
No, I did not watch the Netflix
Yeah, me
version,
neither.
which people seem to be hot on, but not like with staying power. Like when it first came out, people
Yeah.
seem to be basically hot on it, but it hasn't become like a part of the lexicon. Like
Oh, you're talking about every Netflix show now, except Stranger Things.
yeah, exactly. Like it hasn't become like but Sabrina, I think, was gonna kind of be like the next sort of Riverdale kind of thing, right? Like a dark take on an old cute thing.
Yeah.
And then it just is whatever, you know what I mean, in that way. So, yeah, I think at this point we're going to have to go with a big fat D.
Dong dong.
Yeah, because I don't want to give her an F because she's.
No. F is for Glinda the Good Witch.
Yeah, F's for someone who's actually hateable.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, D. Done. Beautiful.
Great.
Easy.
See, we should run for president.
We're about to get chat back in front of our faces, but Jake, while we're waiting for that, anything interesting popping up?
Esley in it says Riverdale did it better, biatch. Czar says was responding to someone else. Wizard Duty says the Netflix show is okay. And Opera Dog says the first season on Netflix was good, but it fell off.
And then it fell off, and that's the classic Netflix. This is the problem that happens. The old model of television, they would have the show picked back up before the season was done. So then you would already maintain your writing staff. So the reason why we only get one good season of every fucking show is that all the writers that wrote on that really good season, they're all scrambling for work, so they move on to some other show.
Oh.
And so they don't get the same writers, and so that's why we are stuck in this shitty world of like a really promising first season that falls off every fucking time.
Holden, you're right.
It's idiotic. The new model, the streaming model. I mean, this Severance. I don't even remember what happened in season 1 of Severance. I guess I'm excited for season 2 because I remember being excited for season 2.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Wow.
It's insane.
No, you got to keep it rolling. Our attention spans, they're too short.
Yeah.
What
Agreed.
are we doing, y'all? What's Hollywood doing? I walked around the Fox studio lot a few months ago, and it was barren. And I'm talking like in 2019 I went, no brag, but 2019 I went to read for something, and it was bustling. People reading scripts, coffee shops full of people. And now like these major lots are empty.
Got you. Yeah, exactly. It's just bizarre. It's really weird. And then everything's and then just the way things are greenlit's falling off. It's awful.
Not us though.
Not us.
Thanks to supporters like Czar and Bun in the Coven.
It doesn't even read, Amber. They can't even see our hands. Trying to do a high five bit, which we're failing at, but you can't even look at it. All right.
Sorry, what were we saying, Jake?
It's thanks to supporters like you subbing to LPN TV. That means even if Hollywood dies around us, we still get to make the yuck yucks. James, what's next on the witch
What
list?
do we got next on the list?
Yes.
Yes. Grand High Witch.
S tier.
Absolutely love it. I did watch that newer Witches. It was pretty unnecessary, but fine. For sure. But
I like
yeah.
Angelica Houston, the old school one.
So good. Talk about going from like really creepy hot to super fucking scary.
Yeah.
Like in terms of that criteria, extremely good. I will say though, she does get defeated by a mouse. You know what I mean?
Yes,
that is a
turning
little
children into mice is so witchy. It's more witchy than just eating their bones.
Yeah.
Like that's so like, oh, naughty little children get turned into mice. Squeak, squeak. Like, oh, it's very, come on, that's real witchy.
She
and
might
that
get
practical
reincarnate.
makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Maybe
is
she
ugly. I don't know
reincarnates.
if there's an ugly. Ugh,
I love
awful.
her. I love her, but I also really love Angelica Houston, so I might be partial.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, she's so good at it though. I absolutely agree. The book is really creepy. I do love it. I mean, the only thing I would mark against it is just that, she gets defeated by some old woman and some, I'm going to say chubby boy, and I hope that doesn't upset anybody, but...
The book is such a downer ending, by the way, because in the book, the kid doesn't get turned back into a human.
Oh, right.
And he's like... And then he's asked his grandma, like, hey, how long do mice live? And the grandma's like, probably like 2-3 years, but I ain't got that much long to live anyway. So we'll die together. And like, that's the ending of the book.
I do love that. Actually, book version makes me actually want to, so if he doesn't get turned back, that's kind of amazing.
Yeah, I think S tier. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Are we S? Are we S?
We're S on this.
We are S. That is a witch, my friend.
Yes, S.
This is why Sabrina the Teenage Witch gets a D tier.
Yeah. All right. What do we have up next? The Scarlet Witch, arguably one of the most powerful members of the MCU.
You know what? Just because it's MCU, D tier.
Whoa.
Sorry, I don't know any of this stuff.
Right.
I tried looking up all the witches. I didn't see this one on the list. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I think this whole sort of I might be making enemies here, but I think MCU, DCU, DMX, whatever this is.
Right, it's dark and hell is hot.
It's sort of silly, and like I think it makes people feel like they can fight.
Yeah.
They feel like oh, I saw a Marvel movie, and now I can like if someone messes with me on the street, I can do a kickflip.
X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. Dude, DMX, dude.
He's actually really cool.
I would
Can
love
we make
the
DMX fucking A tier?
Yeah,
I think DMX is an A tier witch. Can we get a yeah, there you go.
Max is an A tier.
X gonna give it to you. Go give it to you. X gonna give it to you. That's the only thing I know from the song, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. No, DMX is great, but people see one Marvel movie, they're like, I could do a kickflip, and then they
Right.
get their ass creamed by a homeless guy.
Can you explain to Amber, Jake, why Scarlet Witch is so powerful within the MCU, at least? Maybe that'll help turn your mind a little bit.
No, I can't defend it. She's even in the comics, like they keep trying to like put her in this like more witchy kind of like mythic status, but like she just waves her hands around. They've tried to explain a million times, like, oh, it's not that she's like doing magic, she's changing probabilities. Or in the movies, it's like, no, it's not magic. It's like she's tapped into magic because of the Infinity Stone they experimented on her with. She's like at best a sorceress, at most a superhero. I know they tried in Agatha all along in WandaVision to like make her a witch, but there's just no way around it. She just waves her hands and anything she wants to happen happens.
Exactly.
And there's yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm cutting off, Jay. I'm so sorry. And the fact that it's also military propaganda, I think F tier. I think it's F tier for me.
Can I please say something for a second?
Yeah.
Stop! Drop! Shut her down! Open up!
Down,
Shop!
open. No.
Oh, no!
No.
That's a rope rider's roll! Stop! Drop! Shut her down! Open up! Shop! Yeah, dude! Fucking DM it! Put him back up! Yeah. S tier, dude. Fuck A. Give it an S, dude.
S tier.
Thank you, dude.
I feel like DMX would really get along with the other gals in the S tier.
They would super love him hanging around all the time. They would
Baba Yaga.
Damn,
love
Baba Yaga.
They would love his feelings towards them. They would love that. Yeah, especially like late, career DMX. They would love that. All right, let's do, and he's dead, so hold space for that. And we're gonna give. Wait, who are we talking about? Oh yeah, what do you want to give her?
Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood?
Yeah!
Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood?
Dude, I saw him live, dude. So I went to stop me for this one before. I went to the Hard Knock Life tour. So it was Redman, Method Man, DMX, and Jay-Z, and I was in high school at the fucking Hornets Coliseum.
Did you die?
Charlotte Coliseum. No, dude, we made friends with all the people around us because they were like, whoa, there's some white kids here. And like we were all friendly. And there was this guy right behind us who had these two long, thin blunts that were like drooped over his ears. And while waiting for the show to start, he smoked both of them to the face. And we were like, whoa. And then for the whole show, this loud as fuck show, he was like this. Just passed out asleep. So all of us with all the new friends we make kept turning around and pointing and laughing at him and shit. And the show was like crazy. I was like, how are you asleep right now? So anyways, this is a great time. And we went to private school, so we were wearing like collared shirts and khakis. I mean, we could not have looked. It was awesome, man.
Oh, that's nice.
It was great, but yeah, because they were like, I can't believe y'all fucking came up in here. You know? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Scarlet Witch is S tier, dude.
No, Scarlet
What?
Witch.
No, Holden, you got your wires
I'm
crossed.
lost in my memories.
DMX is S tier. Scarlet Witch is F tier.
Yeah. Scarlet Witch, give her. Wow, we giving her an F, Jake?
I would push more for D because of the hard work of various underpaid comics writers to make her witchier. They've given it their all, but if we're going with just the straight MCU lady in red tights, then I can't fight that hard.
All right, cool. Let's do F. All right. I'm shocked. I'm honestly shocked.
Well, it's a topsy-turvy world out there.
It is a crazy, shitty fucking world, man. I saw a baby fucking trying to stab itself walking over here. Yeah. Let me die.
Do you think kids scream?
I did like the Nelson laugh.
Do kids scream because they know life is hard?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think babies scream because they're sad at the fact that they're alive.
Yeah.
I think it's comfortable inside the stomach.
Oh my gosh, can you
would you-
imagine?
right?
Just everything's provided for
Just a
you.
warm, wet world. Where
Unless
you're
your mom's a drug addict.
That's true. Actually, but then you're
And
getting
you get free drugs,
high,
Amber.
dude.
What's the...
Then
yeah.
you'll get it. High, bro. All right, what do we got next? All right, Willow, baby. I love Willow. She is so, man, spoiler alerts for Holden. I've been watching Buffy for page 7. We've been doing watch-alongs. And Willow, Willow's not gone like full complete witch where I'm at, but she is becoming a witch. And I love the character. Willow's awesome. She's such a sweet, innocent. I mean, I haven't seen her become scary is my only problem.
Yeah.
Are either of you familiar with
But there
late stage Buffy?
Okay, this is. I actually missed late stage Buffy as well when she goes full dark witch power. But
My
the nerdy aspect
my sister
of
got
witchcraft.
late stage Buffy, and we were all there for her at the end. It was awful. We'd sing her songs, and that would bring her memory back a little bit. All right, go on. Anyways, Jake.
That's just dating Joss Whedon. You're describing dating Joss Whedon. No, but she represents the nerdier aspects of witchcraft, where it does take practice and reading a lot of books, and for nerdy or dorky girls, the idea that through books and practice and sitting alone in your room, just making little doodles and lighting candles, you would eventually have the power to wreak great violence upon any and all people you saw fit, is a very powerful fantasy. So I feel it's for the dorkier Wiccan. I was literally looking at chat. Six Squirrel said she looks like a dorky Wiccan.
Yeah, that's what she is. She's super a dorky Wiccan.
Represents that dorky aspect of witchiness, which would make it. I feel like an A. But
I'm thinking B. I think she's a solid B.
I think so.
I don't want to make her mid because I feel high on her because that's what it is. Also, what's her name who plays her? Big Swifty. Follow her on Instagram. And she did very well on Dancing with the Stars. If not won Dancing with the Stars, I think maybe even.
and then there was that one time at band camp. But let's not get
Yes,
into
she shoved
that.
the clarinet up her pussy. She was that same actor.
She's a very good actress, and I do like the representation of the nerd girls because they deserve
Yes.
a place in witch lore also.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love, and I don't want to
Allison Hannigan.
hate on young girls, but again, I think you've got to be at least 1,000 years old if you want to get to
If
Get
you want to be
those
the
top
Yaga,
tier.
yeah.
the Yaga. Yeah, I'm thinking B also.
Yeah. Allison Hannigan. I think I'm gonna go B.
She's with the practical magic girls. I think they would get along.
Totally, man.
Yeah.
All right, you had to make DMX like a brunch meal. What are we going with?
DMX, a brunch meal.
Yeah.
I feel like he wouldn't like pork for some reason. I
Right.
don't know if he's Muslim or not.
I don't
but
think he's Muslim at all. I think he's super, not down with that.
Christian. He might be really super Christian.
Probably very Christian, yeah.
Probably some whole grain, maybe like
Okay.
a kamut grain.
You don't think he wants meats? I think he wants
Well, I think there would be meat involved, but it would be like a fish. Like I'd be salmon and whole grain and a nice salad.
you think he'd go for salmon?
Yeah, like something high protein, high lean protein.
Croque Madame, says Oop Marie.
Croque Madame, that's a good one.
Very good.
I'm thinking like healthy, lean, lots of good fiber and energy in there. So you
Oh,
can
yeah.
get out there and
You're
stop.
trying to save his life. You're trying to go back.
Yeah,
in
you're
time
trying
in
to
this
save him.
breakfast.
Yeah. You're trying to save him, dude. Yeah, I almost fucking croaked on a madame, if you know what I mean. I was
That's right.
having sex with a sex worker. My heart started fucking bursting out of my
He
chest.
invited a bunch of sex workers to his house, and
Oh, yeah.
he instead preached the Bible to them.
Oh, nice.
That's an actual DMX lore.
That's
He
amazing.
was on a four-wheeler though. He was on a 4x4. while he was
Do you
doing
think
it,
he was
right?
still, you thought he was Muslim, if that's the one fact you knew about him?
I don't know why I thought he was Muslim.
can't-
I don't know why I thought DMX was Muslim, and then I was
Yeah.
like, oh wait, he's hardcore
I
Christian.
feel like she's got poison in that goblet by Amber, by the way.
He
It's
told
not.
them to stop and drop sex work and shut him down, close up shop. That's what
And
he was
now,
trying to
and
do
now
with
for a
this.
brief moment with Tirzo. Tirzo, take it away. All right. What is the
What a
next
witch.
witch on the list? What is the next one? Hey, defying gravity. Oh, defying gravity. Oh my God, my wife is literally sitting down to watch Wicked right now. Isn't that amazing?
There's a girls' night that I missed Wicked to come here, actually, which is very funny.
That's very funny. Yeah. Well, Lexi's literally watching it again tonight with a couple ladies in the girls group. I quite enjoyed it, and I think Elphaba, but we gotta talk about the witch Elphaba, okay? Not Mary Lou Henner or whatever her name, or whatever her name, or
Adele Dazeem.
Not Adele Dazeem, Cynthia Erivo, bro. And we're not talking about the actors. We're not talking about the
character
hold or anything like that. We're not holding space. We're talking about Elphaba, okay? And Elphaba, what she's been through, it's nothing fucking compared to what you fucking have ever been through, okay?
Yeah.
Amber and Jake and Tirzo, if that's your real fucking name, I think it's Roger. I found Tirzo's wallet. I saw Roger in the yes, Roger McClintock at 4729 Sundown Road. Yeah, I know, I got it.
I'm going S tier on this one. She is the classic witch.
Yeah, she's really the classic, so scary. The only thing is, weakness-wise, water, that's some science-ass bullshit, dude. So you're gonna be a witch on you can go to any planet you want, and you're gonna go to Earth and where it's fucking 70% water, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking dumbass. Dead ass, no cap.
Flying monkeys,
It's
though.
not the aliens from Signs. It's a parable about the silver standard and how it would help the farmers of America. If we really want to get into it. But no, the green, the hat, the nose, the flying monkeys, the cackling, the poppies. Like, fucking, if she's not S tier, what are we even talking about?
I think so, too.
Scalawag is accusing me of sundowning right now, which is a dementia term. Isn't that her sister? She's gonna kill your fucking dog, says Six Squirrel, which is very true. But that's what's awesome. I want my scary witch to want to kill my dog. That's a good ass witch.
That's a good witch.
I don't want a witch to be like, oh, I can kill everything but dogs. I had one dog named Pippers when I was young, and so I can't kill dogs. You're a fucking cap ass witch.
Your cap.
Your cap is fucked, dude.
Yeah, you work at a corporate fucking
Gap. You're a
store.
cap that works at the fucking Gap, dude. Gap ass bitch.
Gap-ass
And no one wants to see your Gap.
Sell me a yoni egg for $100.
Exactly. Sell me a yoni. It's a yo-yo egg. You can spin it around in the rope.
Can I put it in my pussy and whip it around?
Yeah, for sure. Be like, oh! Be like, no wonder I would have loved it there when I loved it there when I was a baby. Everyone's saying poor Jake, and people are feeling bad for Jake right now in chat. Jake, what do you think,
No,
man?
I'm thoroughly amused. S, what are we talking about, S? Even if we're going the Elphaba version, freedom fighter, bringing down the system, no wizard that there is or was ever going to bring her down. Nice, come on. It's the most perfect fucking witch.
Wait,
you ever
I guess
did
that
see.
is true. Elphaba is an animal rights activist. Why was she so okay with killing the dog in Wizard of
You'll
Oz?
find out in part 2. It turns out a dog killed her dad. It's all laid.
Hell yeah!
Again,
Please
it's one
tell
of
me
those
they filmed
lesser
that.
songs from Act 2 that nobody talks about, where it's like, oh, that dog killed my dad. The dog killed my dad. He did it with a gun, a magic wizard gun.
Yeah, I love that one.
Attack or something.
That's yeah. And then that other song, oh, cat raped me, uncle. Oh, cat, it raped me, uncle, and now I'm mad. Yeah, I'm mad.
Can we do DMX versions of Wicked?
Yeah, go give me one.
Glinda gonna give it to you.
So lazy. That was insanely lazy.
I can't.
Linda gonna give it. That's not even the nature of her character at all.
Well, if chat can think of a good DMX Wicked song, type it in the chat. I can't see it. Hold it or read it out loud.
Yeah, exactly. Why?
Glinda gonna give it to you.
Gonna give it. Yeah. Oh my God.
Where the good at? Because she's wicked. Where the good at?
Let
That's
him
all I
cook.
got.
I think that's all she's got. I think it's the one ingredient she had. Was Glinda gonna
Fox
give
from Give It To You. God damn it, Marie.
All right. What do we got next? We've got S. Yeah.
Yes.
James, just be ahead of the game. Just jump ahead on it. In fact, James, put it wherever you want, man. We don't fucking care. Put it at fucking D if you want. I don't give a shit. All right. I got the giggles. All right, what do we got next? Charmed. So you've seen Charmed. For sure. Am I allowed to speak in a sexual way towards them?
Of course.
Are they of age?
They're of age, yeah.
Okay. They're howling. I want to be a dog. I want to slurp on there. Slick.
I also think Alyssa Milano was very attractive at this point in her career.
Yeah.
I think they go in the practical magic category. You know what
Right.
I mean, I love them. I think they're wonderful, but they're not like, like we're thinking like like that kind of witch. You know, that's tier.
Good job clearing that first, Holden. All right.
Good job. Are they of age?
Yeah, well, in that case, because they kind of look like they might have been teenagers in the show they're on. I want Are they annoying? Are they cool? What is their deal?
No, they're very cool. They work together. It's all about sisterly love.
Are they kind of like Practical Magic? I'm getting Practical Magic vibes.
It's practical magic vibes, and they're very much like, Dean likes me, but now he doesn't. Yeah.
Hello,
Rose McGowan.
Rose McGowan, dude.
Wow.
If we're talking about taking down evil men, Rose McGowan gets witch points. So.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Fucking glue coming out. What?
Gorilla glue makes it all stick.
Exactly.
Translucent thick. That's how Holden does it.
I've been hydrating. Yeah, I don't know about a scariness factor. That was kind of the problem we had with, old Practical Magi's over there.
Yeah, I think it's about the same thing. Like the gorgeous, great job, ladies. You're doing wonderful. You're very good at the magic, but we're going to need another 1,000 years or so and like a couple more heartbreaks. I want to see more dead children. I want to see run over a puppy and laugh.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is the witch. This is the S tier category.
That's the thing. Yeah, I
want
to see
you to poison an entire medieval village as well. I want to see that.
Or like take a koala for no reason, just like grab it and just crush its fucking skull in.
Yeah, now we're talking.
You didn't even need koala brains for a potion. You're just saying for the violence alone.
Just for the violence, because it's funny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's screamingly funny.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, man, were they in Bound?
What's the Inbound mean?
No, the movie. Were they in the movie Bound?
No.
Like the porn?
It's not a porn. It's a good movie.
Oh, it's Wachowskis.
Yeah, it's Wachowskis.
I've never heard of this movie.
They did The Matrix. And they did Speed Racer.
Bound?
The movie. Yeah, Bound. But can you throw out
Jennifer
Bound?
Tilly
And maybe like the sex scene from it.
I gotta watch
What's
this
her
movie.
name?
Oh, you're gonna love this movie.
I've never heard of Bound.
Dude, Angelina Jolie's not in it.
No, she's not in it.
Gina Gershon. It's Gina Gershon and Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer
as
Tilly.
Beautiful.
They are Bound.
Yeah.
Dude, throw this thing up, please. James, more of it. More. God, no, that's not enough.
Bound?
Not enough, dude. Put a Bound collage.
Jennifer
Google Bound
Tilly.
collage or
Jennifer
something. But you can't show don't show any, because there is nudity, I think.
It's scissoring all the movie?
I think a little bit. Yeah, I think
There's
they're kind
a little, it's scissor adjacent.
Yeah,
yes,
it's a
And the
sexy-
Wachowski sisters did it?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, exactly. There's fucking bullet time, but it's fucking lick time.
Damn, I know what I'm watching tonight.
I know, right?
Right after I do my CIA meditations.
Oh, okay. Very good. Thought you were saying something after you did something else, but why would you watch it after?
Honestly, if you can book it after, if you can
dude.
meet your friends after they get out of Wick and be like, have I got a double feature for you guys?
It's a DMX live concert and the movie Bound. All right.
So we're saying too pretty, too young, just not witchy enough for the witch.
Not scary enough.
Power.
They have powers. That's great. I'm not down on them. They're not. Okay. F, no. D, no. C, B, probably. A, nah.
No.
S, definitely not.
B? Oh,
B or
it's
C?
Bound.
Yeah, that's Bound.
Oh, I gotta see this lesbian
That's
movie.
Bound. Throw up some Gia too while we're at it. Let's get some sexy shots from that.
Holden, you're going to at some point have to differentiate all the sexually attractive brunette women of the 90s. You can't just have them all in a big horny mush in your
Yeah,
brain.
there we go. Now I'm talking.
Oh yeah, here we go. Angela
go.
Jiggly.
Yeah, Gilly. My name's Gilly. I'm a bottle, and I like to be a bottle. All right, yeah, wild things up there. All right, what do we got? We're gonna give it a B. We're giving it a B. We're giving it a B, dude. Yeah, there you go. We're giving it a B, James, please.
Is that Ben Affleck?
And then put yeah, Tears already put it a B. Yeah. And then we do need what was the last one I asked for? We do need that. Yeah, Wild Things. Let's get that one up. And then what do we have next?
We're going to need the next witch and Wild Thing, preferably in a side-by-side, like a picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Can you do side by side?
This reminds me of a girl that got her clit pierced. Oh, here we go. Ursula.
Dude, Ursula fucking rules. I am a
S-tier.
huge Ursula fan. Of course, also based on Divine from, of John Waters fame. Yes, Wild Things, dude, in the pool. Remember that?
Man. Yeah, and they're all like, oh,
Okay, wait, I see you guys and chat are going Ursula crazy. Do you not see witch is a different thing? I feel like she is more just a sea wizardess, sorceress thing. I don't know. Like, yes, she's awesome.
Yeah,
she's
I
fantastic,
hear you.
But does she embody the witchness of it? That's where I'm
Jake,
coming from.
I've agreed with you on so many takes tonight.
No, you
I've been
have
like, wow,
not.
you know
You
what?
have
He
been
has to
fighting
be
me
right.
tooth and nail
He's got to be
constantly.
right, And then on top of that, I've done nothing but entertain you with my derailments this entire time, dude. You've loved it. It's made it just
true.
magical for you. And you're going to fucking sit here and try to fuck up my love for Ursula? No, not happening, dude. Ursula fucking rules. Amazing voice. And you know what? Also, you know what I mean? And Braves in chat for this. She's one of the only plus-size bitches on this fucking list, you motherfuck. And we're not gonna celebrate the shit out of that, Braves in chat. We're not gonna celebrate the fucking shit out of that.
Truly outclassed. Also, Amber, she does turn into a hot lady at a certain point, and that is very key to kind of contain the dualities of witchiness. So I guess on paper, despite the tentacles and the eel helpers and the ocean theming, I guess she is in fact a top tier high class witch.
She stands out in every single way. Like, there's cool things about all these different witches. Like, Baba Yaga really stands out for sure, but all the other ones are like kind of working off of a template. Whereas I feel like Ursula just jumps off of that completely. And thank you to what's his name, Howard.
Duck?
No, damn.
Who did the animation?
No, he died of AIDS, Amber.
Howard the AIDS?
No, not Howard the AIDS.
AIDS going to give it to
Howard
you.
Ashman.
Howard Ashman. Thank you so much. Thank you to Howard Ashman, who is extremely gay and write all the songs for, this and
AIDS is not a gay
Aladdin. And no, not at all. I'm not comparing the two. But I am just saying that he was gay and he did Aladdin and he did all that. And his inspiration for Ursula was Divine from, of drag queen fame, of John Waters fame and all that counterculture stuff. Absolutely love the guy. Yes, Euphoria Burgers, by the way. It is good to reiterate that Scatman did indeed die of throat cancer. But it's going to be AIDS going to give it to you. I could see that a bit. But yeah, anyways.
Yes. See, everything in the S tier has to have its own zhuzh. And
Yes.
Ursula has got her own zhuzh. And the Earth is
got the
75 to
zhuzh. She's
80%
got the
water.
zhuzh.
Yes, she rules. The reason why what does him being gay have to do with anything is because he infused that era of Disney with like queer undertones, and I love that about his influence on that era. Also wrote Little Shop of Horrors.
That's right, because what straight guy would be like, oh, here's this drag queen in this queer, crazy movie. Let me make a cartoon like centered around her for a Disney film.
So cool. I really, really love Ursula. I can't believe how different Jake's been lately. I'm just going to say politically and things like that. I'm not going to cast any aspersions, but I would like to see if he would be okay backing Ursula at S. Or if he needs to go back to Twitter.
You have fully won me over, and I will never go back to Twitter, Holden. I will never look back. The only thing you need to check on Twitter is when I'm streaming on LPN TV.
Same. And also, by the way, I followed you on Blue Sky today, Jake, to tag you and stuff. Jake and I are both on Blue Sky. Check us out over there.
Blue Sky too.
I think I tried to find you. I don't know if I can find you. Anyways, and also
we're following
Tirzo's on Blue Sky. All right. Anyways, more like Boo Cry.
Blue cried.
Anyway,
Democrats.
no, Boo Cry. Anyways, yeah.
Blue
So
cried.
but anyways, all right.
Boo! I want rights.
I want rights, no matter where I come from. Give her an S. Man, a lot of S's. I was hoping for a C, very C-based.
No, I was thinking like mostly S-based, but then when we started breaking it down intellectually, I was like, oh, this
There you
makes
go.
sense.
Exactly.
All right. One more.
Two more.
Two more?
No, one more.
Why not two more?
Aren't we not doing what's her name?
No, we're doing them both. Get them both up. Put them up. Yeah, we're doing her.
Oh, okay.
We're doing her right. No, we're not doing her right because it's a
Probably
child.
a child.
Put
Probably
it
a
up.
child.
Get it up. Get it up. Put it up. Samantha from Bewitched. Kind of corny.
Okay.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
like D because
Yeah, I'm
she's
thinking
not
D.
an F tier.
Kinda
F tier
annoying.
is like annoying. She's she's got a husband also, which is not anything above a C.
Whoa.
2 husbands if you count when they replace the actor.
James.
Well, I mean, honestly, a true witch would murder her husband and have a skinwalker walk around in his soul. She's just kind of a little corny. Are we up?
Yeah.
I still don't think a witch would like make her husband a meatloaf. I think she would kill her child and kill him and burn down the town.
Yeah, her mom was the real witch. Super hot, but only
It's-
helped her husband.
Yeah.
Like
D.
okay, so yes, pointy hat, yes, broomstick, yes, dresses in black, but like, yeah, she's a doting housewife, and she always has like pert blonde hair, and she's like does the little nose twinkle. It's reading real like I'm not like the other witches. I'm
Right.
cool.
It's
Like, you know
so
what I'm
annoying.
saying?
She might be F tier.
I say cut her right in the middle. Slice her from neck to slit.
I think she's one above Glinda because at least she's still sticking to some like vague like references to classic witchery. She's like just one little bit better.
She was an
But
icon
other
of the
than that-
time.
We're mixing up her and the genie because it was the same TV show. No shit. We're mixing her up with I
the
Dream of Genie.
Did the nose thing?
Genie did
Wait,
the nose
what
thing.
what did the witch lady do?
Damn,
Did
y'all
she
are
do a
haters.
thing?
Just silence after that statement. Yeah, it was a very pregnant silence. If Samantha is so powerful, why didn't she explain why Darren experienced major physical changes midway through? What is that even?
The actor,
What is
they switched out the husband actor in the middle of
I
the
see.
Why'd they do that?
Yeah, why they did probably drug addiction, I would think.
Yeah, probably
Oh, yeah.
outraging alcoholism and World
Hollywood?
War II drama.
Yeah, Hollywood, dude, or commie stuff, blacklist stuff.
Whoa, because yeah, you're right. He might have been a communist, and they were like, just get another guy that looks kind of like him. They won't know.
All right, D, right?
D, yeah.
D, and do we have stuff for Hermione? Do we? You'll figure it out. Just it's Hermione. It's okay. You don't have to put the. I think Chad will figure it. They're not gonna be like, I don't know who they're talking to. Actually, they are pretty fucking stupid a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, they are. They're like, oh, I'm in chest. They beat.
I think Hermione belongs with the same woman from Charmed or whatever that show is, with who's like the nerd. You know, they're like of the same ilk, which I'm very happy they're here. But you know, you need another 1,000 years. I want to see a little meanness. Hermione's a little bit meaner than the other girl. To me, they're a little similar.
I will say, too, shout outs to Mr. Jackpots, who says, do Ronnie, the witch from Elden Ring. I should have tried to get that in there. I love that character, but unfortunately, we don't have her in. We barely got Hermione in. And man, do you remember those dirtbags who were like, countdown till she turns 18. She's going to be 18.
String them up by the asshole.
Remember how normal that joke was when at that time?
That or like the
I was
Cash
in
Me
high
Outside
school
girl.
and we were doing that for the Olsen twins. It was
Yeah.
it always happened.
Weird. That's so weird. That doesn't even.
It's
It's
the
just so.
worst.
Where's Bayonetta? Is Bayonetta a witch? Yeah, I guess she is. That would have been
She
awesome.
is. I should have put her on the list.
We didn't
She
do any
absolutely
video
belongs on
games.
the
We did
list.
all like
Yeah.
movie, book, like stuff. So
It's still like an
Bayonetta
hour
would have gotten
20.
an S.
yeah,
No
yeah.
longer,
You
you
keep
know.
going. Yeah, we'll go. Hey, James, you whip up some
Hour.
graphics for an entire. No, absolutely not, Amber. That's insane. All right.
Maybe one above the one from Charmed, simply because Hermione's got that she's got a little more of a bitchiness to her that I like. Even though she's a child, I don't want to call a child a bitch.
I'll call a child a bitch.
All right.
You met a fucking bitch ass child.
I have. Actually.
Yeah, you
They're
met
all
a child that's
iPad
a bitch.
babies.
All right. I
I
would
will say Luna Lovegood is the better witch Harry Potter girl. I will say that. She is the more witchier.
Is she
I
the
would
blonde
say.
girl?
She's the one with like the radish earrings. That was like her whole deal. But
people
she was
who are
like kind
book
of
people are high on her, but I will say it's like, yeah, she's cool. I like her a lot. She's really cool in the
It's just cool.
books and
I've
stuff.
only seen like one of the movies. I've never read the books. I'm so sorry. I know I should have because it's a cultural moment. Oops. But
Well, then the whole trans thing, so that's fine.
Oh, right. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. But Hermione, she seems like she's got some spunk, but again, she's a child. I'd put her one above the smart, bookish girl.
Where were the charm?
Yeah.
Yeah, where was the charm
Willow.
girls?
Where was the
one
charm
above
girl?
Willow.
So A?
No.
No, I think she's mid.
No, like-
personally.
I think she's
know
at
everyone's
C.
like, well,
I
she's
still-
utilitarian. Without that, you wouldn't. But we're talking about like in general, dude.
Right. Maybe
like,
like B or
There is
C.
no child skulls in Hermione's cauldron. There is
yeah,
no.
exactly. Like
her
she's
house
not
is not gonna-
ruthless. I think I agree, Czar. She's not like ruthless. You know what I mean?
I do picture her going
If
to Brown.
McGonagall C, Hermione C. The whole
I agree.
universe is
C.
C.
Yeah, she trapped a woman in a jar, but that's the most ruthless thing she's done. Trap a woman in a jar. If I had a nickel for every time I trapped a woman in a jar.
Exactly.
And
Trap my cum in a jar.
oh
and
my
make a
God,
wish on it.
that's a spell waiting to
Oh,
happen. I'll tell
I
you
saw that on
much.
4chan. That was upsetting, Amber. I
Yeah.
can't believe you did that.
That's right. You got to. It's my witch tip. You blow in cinnamon, and then you cum in a jar, and you keep it in your corner or your bedroom, and you
Yep.
make wishes on it.
Chaos magic. Yeah, sit in it like it's a hen zag.
That's right.
She's a person you want on your team, but that doesn't make her this scary witch that I'm looking at. I'm looking at Angelina Jolie as Maleficent, and I'm gonna put her up against her and be like, yeah, they're on the same plane.
No, C.
No, C, mid.
Torgo makes one. Wait. One last put. You know what? No, I'll save it for my balloon. I'll save it for my
Okay,
balloon.
C. Take it. Give it to C. All right.
All right.
Okay, we have balloons to get through before we get out of here.
I'm
What are we
popping.
looking at?
I'm popping. I'm popping.
Yeah, Jake, what are you popping?
I think it's a pretty good list.
I think it's a great
Torgo
list,
and
Amber.
Marie make a very good point that in the entirety of the Harry Potter universe, Hermione was the only person that's like, hey, why do we have slave elves? Isn't slavery bad? And what is not witchery if not a liberatory spirit about fighting against the status quo and pushing the boundaries of personal freedom? So I am going to put Hermione up one.
I will say I agree with Aurora Floyd. She was a badass, but I want my bitches. I want my witches to be at least a tiny bit evil.
Yeah.
My veto balloon for Bun in the Coven, move my Sapphic Queen Willow up. Willow is up for Bun. Willow is up for Bun in the Coven to an A. Absolutely. And honestly, I'd probably make a bigger case if I had finished Buffy, because I can tell she gets way more badass in her witchiness. But I'm not there yet. All right, what else do we have? We need Czar, and we need Tink.
Jiggly.
T-Girl Taco, and Teagly. And what is your balloon, Amber? What are you moving?
Oh, I get a balloon. Can I see the list again?
Yeah.
Can I go at the end?
Yeah, you can go at the end.
Yeah, I'll go at the
Final
end.
say.
My veto
Final
balloon,
say.
Hermione down. She was kind of annoying. Yes,
Thank
T-Girl.
Oh!
Yes. All right.
Interesting that T-Girl Taco is anti-Harry Potter. Interesting. I don't want to read too far into it, but that is an interesting thing.
All right. What else? We've got Amber. We've got Czar, and I think that's it. Amber and Czar.
Yes. Sorry, I'm looking at
You're fine.
everything here.
Thank you. I like the song now. Ooh, he's a dirty boy.
You know
Triskela,
what?
thank you so much for the sub. Real quick, before you say anything, Amber, I swear to God, if you say anything right now, I'm going to be very upset. Please sub to the channel. Subs have dried up, and so is my fucking dick, because it's normally really wet. Please sub to the channel. Click that sub button. Hit that sub button hard. Gift subs, live subs, love subs, laugh subs. If we don't get at least 20 more subs before the stream ends, we're going to have to, one of us gets fired from the network, and it's probably going to be James.
No!
Yeah, so please sub to the channel.
You have a free Amazon Prime sub every month. You can just go, just sign into your Amazon account and bam, it's right there. It's free. You should toss it our way.
There you
For all
go,
the
bam.
lovely good times.
Please.
Please.
Please. I don't want to do it.
I gotta eat. I had Taco Bell today.
Yeah. Oh, really? What'd you get?
Next week's show, we're just like, and thanks to our new producer, James, too, who, for the sake of convenience, we're just going to call James.
All right, what are you getting? What are you moving?
I'm moving the duck lady down to B.
Why? You bastard.
I know. I don't know why.
You just wanted to do it.
I just want to move it, and honestly, I'm not familiar with the duck lady. And to me, she's
Duckina? You don't know Duckina?
She's not as powerful as the craft girl, Veruca Salt.
Yeah, more like Kraft Cheese Girl, am I right?
I've not gotten her name right even
25
once,
gifted
Amber.
subs from Czar
Whoa!
right here, right now. Jake saves his job another day. Thank you, Czar. And Czar,
Wait,
what are you
me?
moving? You are the final countdown here. Thank you so much, Czar, for the many gifted subs that just went through the channel right now. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And what is your final movement? Thank you so much, Bearded Chef, for the sub as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. All right, what do we got? We're waiting. Okay, Scarlet Witch goes up because she uses the dangerous and powerful chaos magic. Done. D, and it's over. Let's pull up the list right now. Pop it.
Woo!
There it is. Let's pull up the list right now. We've got that dumb fuck Glinda on F. Fuck her. Stole a man from a baby. The ultimate witch power. D, we've got a woman and her cat. We've got a cartoon woman, and we've got the Scarlet Witch. At C, we have Hocus Pocus ladies. Definitely enjoy the blonde, who is married to Matthew Broderick, who killed someone with his car.
Do you think they're in Eyes Wide Shut parties?
Maybe. Yeah, they're like, Fidelio, or whatever. Dilly. Remember the Bud Light or whatever? Anyways,
Fidelio.
Nagini and Hermione also at C. At B, we have Practical Magic Sex. And we have Charmed. And we have the Duckina from
B
the
is
Scrooge.
definitely the sex tier. I mean,
Yeah,
I
DB
see.
is
I look
the
at all
sex tier.
across, and it's just nothing but
Just
sexually
sex.
attractive.
Just
God
sex.
damn, it's just sex at B tier.
At A, we've got Faruka Balk.
Nobody has
Balk.
gotten her name right this entire stream. It's astounding.
And Willow. And at S, Baba Yaga!
Baba Yaga!
Maleficent. Which is which? Euphoria Alphaba. And Ursula. Ursula.
I like these because
Yeah.
I do feel like we're talking S tier is a woman that understands how to be ugly and how to be beautiful
Yes.
and her power and her femininity and what it's like to be
Yes.
truly fucking evil and
Yes.
not give a fuck. And then I like that it's like right below that, like very smart, intelligent,
Yeah.
also beautiful, but not
Scary, but not like, but has kind of, and then B is just blow the biggest fucking load.
Yeah.
All over that B tier. Good God, I'm just would be like, yeah, just air coming out by the end of the night.
Right.
And then whatever else with the rest.
And then, C tiers, they're all mid. And after
Yeah, they're all mid, and then the woman has the cat and everything else. All right, everybody.
This is fun.
This is so fun, Amber. Thank you so much for joining us again. Always a pleasure having you. You may be our most returned guest, I think, maybe of all time on this show.
I
and
love it. Let's
for
do
good reason.
Fuckability of children. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, Amber.
And now, thank you for your last appearance on
I meant
Tears
that
to
as
the
a
Clown,
joke because
Amber.
we're always
Thank
like,
you.
no, we can't do that. We can't. And now I'm like, all right, let's do fuckability of animals.
Yeah.
Animals.
People that are actively asleep. What else? Who can we?
I
what
said
else
that as
are
a
you-
joke. I'm honest. I don't like that.
All right, Amber, because of that just happening, give us the outro. You're the one who does. You take it away, Amber. Just close out the show.
Scatman's gonna give it to you. Scatman's gonna give it to you.
She's back on the show. She's back. She won us over.
I I always
All
said that
right.
as a joke because we're always talking about I want to reiterate that I thought that it was, and we're on live TV.
I love how, and by the way, for the next 10 minutes, Amber is just after the show, just, is it okay? Do you think it's okay?
I held it in. I was so good the whole show. The whole show.
Oh, so far. All right, everybody. Have a great one. Thank you so much. LPN TV for the rest of your life. Listen to Spun. Listen to Wizard the Bruiser. Thank you, James. Thank you, Tierzo. Let's go. Good night, everyone.